welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm going to talk to you today about osteoarthritis in your pet. A lot of owners come to me not knowing what to do, so I'm going to give you guys a recap of the condition, what are some treatments for it, how do you even know your pet has it, in about 3 minutes. So let's go ahead and get started. A lot of people are familiar with arthritis, right? Inflammation of the joints. Well, osteoarthritis is actually the chronic and progressive inflammation and the breakdown of that organ, which is the joint and cartilage. So a lot of owners will say, well, how do I even know my dog has osteoarthritis? The interesting thing is that actually about 20 to 25% of all canines actually have osteoarthritis. It can range in age. Often it will happen secondary to a soft tissue injury, things like a cruciate tear. So any sort of soft tissue injury can then change how the joint functions and can predispose that joint, and over time becomes progressive, and it is considered a degenerative disease. So it is a breakdown of that organ, which is the joint and cartilage. One of the things you might be asking yourself is, how do I know my dog even has it? One of the things, honestly, that you can do from home is just be paying attention to your pet. Focusing on, has your pet been changing in activity level? Do they not want to get up on a surface that they're used to, or the bed maybe, or their own bed as often as they do, or as easily as they used to? And then maybe is there a degree of hesitancy for that pet? So what can you do about it? This is a great question. And a lot of owners come to me asking because they obviously want their pet to be comfortable, as well as we do as the veterinarian. Some things that you can be doing are, one, baseline knowing that it's important to have your pet on a glucosamine conjoint type joint supplement. Now, there are a ton of brands out there, so just talking to your veterinarian about which one you're most interested in, probably coming to them with a few options. Second thing is having some sort of anti-inflammatory on board. Once your veterinarian has diagnosed your pet with osteoarthritis, an anti-inflammatory such as a non-steroidal anti-inflammatory is likely a medication that they will add into this protocol. There are a few different ones on the market, so discuss this with your veterinarian. Other things to consider are there are more modalities other than just medications that can be helping your pet. So for example, things like forms of canine rehabilitation, regenerative therapies, potentially other things like changing what type of exercises you do with your pet. Also things at home that you can do, elevating their water bowl. For example, if they have elbow arthritis, if they have elbow osteoarthritis, or if they have elbow dysplasia. These are things where you'll want to then elevate their water bowl so they're not having to lean down as much, or even things like a ramp, maybe going to and from the car, as far as getting up and down, or a ramp even up to the bed. These are things that help reduce the stress on the joints. One of the things I'll mention as well, I see a ton of pets having extra weight that they really shouldn't be carrying around. The reason I mention this is because often these conditions, as far as whether it's just being overweight or more severe and a pet being obese, this can actually predispose their joints to further wear and tear, a more rapid progression of the osteoarthritis. These are things that are really important for us to try and reduce. Maybe trying to change the diet, having things like exercise is still really important for your pet, especially if they have osteoarthritis. What we say is if they don't use it, they're going to lose it. So it's really important for joint mobility and health for your pet to actually continue to experience exercise. All right, guys, thanks so much for hopping in today. Remember, every single Sunday, new episode. I'm really excited for the topics that are coming up. So make sure you guys like, subscribe, turn on notifications for when a new episode's coming out, and I'll be sure to see you guys next week.